Hey everybody, this is Bad Brad. I want to talk to you today about another meme that I saw, and it was from the late great Jeff Porcaro. And here's the meme, check it out. Okay, the basic gist here, he's saying that, in order to be a great drummer, you gotta first listen to the song. Now, I'm gonna blow that whole thing out of the water and say, if you want to be a great musician, you got to listen to the song. Now, you got to not only listen to, the key here is the term, the song, okay? Not what the guitar player's doing, not what the groove is, not the tempo, the song. And what is the song? Well, as far as copyright standards goes, it's the lyrics and the melody. Now, I think I've seen somewhere before where Jeff Porcaro or another drummer had talked about listening to the lyrics. This is a very important thing. If you're gonna be playing on people's records, you're gonna be playing someone's songs, you gotta listen, and you gotta get the clues in the lyrics, okay? Now, I've had some experiences in the studio. I'm not a Tom Bukovac or a Tim Pierce, but I've had enough experience playing on people's songs to know that this is absolute truth. This is the brutal truth. You've got to listen to the song. You've got to know what the song is about. And that should give you some idea of what you need to play. What do I mean by that? Well, if you listen to the lyrics, and say the song is about a guy that likes to sleep in, and he likes to take life easy, and he's, likes to have a couple beers, and, it's Saturday night in a pickup truck or something, or, something along those lines. You're not gonna want to fill the solo with Steve Vai-isms and, triple track it like Boston, or tapping, in the guitar solo. You've got to pay attention to what the song is about. Now, I've been on sessions with less experienced players, and I've heard the song, and you're sitting there thinking, what can I play on this? And the lyrics were giving me clues that, a Stones type approach would work great for the song. And you can hear, once again, there's a plane getting ready to take off. But you listen to the song, and, and I go, okay, this is Stones. And I start, kind of riffing it up, kind of putting maybe that Keith Richards 1-4 kind of, thing over the chords, and, or maybe sort of a Chuck Berry type approach. And, so I lay down a bed with the rhythm section with this Stones, style approach. And it's starting to sound good. It's starting to sound like something. And the other guitar player goes, I want to play solo. I want to play solo. Okay. Hey, man, spotlight's on you. Pressure's on, bro. So he starts taking a stab, at the solo. And he's in a whole different time zone. He's in a whole different zip code. It's sounding like he's trying to play like some Steve Vai whammy thing. and I'm like, no one's saying anything. That's the thing about a Nashville session. They say, oh, so-and-so's going to lead the session. And I'm thinking, okay, well, so-and-so, I hope so-and-so is tuned into what the artist is doing. And, I hope because we've got some green people on this gig that this session leader's going to guide what's being put down. But it didn't seem like anybody on the session was saying anything, producing. I mean, I've dealt with all kinds, and I've dealt with the LA types who like to dictate everything you do. And then the other extreme in Nashville where everyone just remains quiet. And why do they remain quiet? Because they don't want to rock the boat. They want to just, even if they made a mistake sometimes. I've heard players tell me that they were on a Nashville session and they didn't get called back because they said, hey, I think I could do better on that. Let me, and wanting to play their best on the track. And they were told that, hey, you need to just learn to, just play and sit still and be quiet. And basically, if no one says anything, then just let it go. And that is counter what most people would want to do. Most people will want to play their best. And, when you're on a time crunch and you're trying to get 3 songs in 2 hours or 3 songs in 3 hours, which is what they'll try to do in Nashville. They will try to get as many songs as they can in a short amount of time. But here it is. I'm playing this, I'd laid down this bed of stones for everybody to kind of, make this song sound good. Let's polish this thing up and make it sound good, right? And here's this guy, and he's in complete left field. He's not listening to the lyrics. He's just over there, I want to play this cool solo, man. And I'm like, bro, it's Stones. It's not Steve Vai. And he's like, well, it's not Stones. It's the artist we're recording with. Yeah, but listen to the song. Listen to the song. I had another instance where I had laid down a solo on the original session. And this guy who had struggled through the original session had decided that he was going to reach out to the producer and come back in and have some fun. Let's get together and have some fun. Well, part of his fun was replacing the solo that I'd put down in the original session, which was a perfectly fine solo. But he decided, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this triple tracked harmony lead. Well, I caught wind that this guy was sneaking in, and I'm like, well, look, if he's gonna get to come in and really focus on his parts, because this guy had really struggled during the initial session. I mean, I could hear the exasperation, and he couldn't get his tone, and he didn't know what to play, and so I get to go in, and I go right to the song. I said, hey, I put down a good solo during the tracking of this song, this particular song. Let's see what dude came in and did. And so he pulls it up, and I'm hearing this triple harmony, like abomination. And, I got nothing wrong with Boston or harmony guitars or any of that. But once again, this was a song about a slacker. This was a song about a guy who just liked to lay back in the cut. And here's this guy putting this elaborate harmony lead on this song that was completely out of context for the song. And I just said to the producer, I said, man, this solo has nothing to do with the actual song. The song is about a guy who doesn't like to get out of bed in the morning. And this isn't the right solo. And he says, well, you want to take a stab at it? Yeah, I'd already put my first stab on it, but now that we're here, and I get to focus on what I'm doing. I had my super reverb back there, and I kicked on a basic overdrive, probably some kind of tube screamer type derivative. And, within a couple takes, I had the solo for the song very quickly. And it was not triple harmony. It was not flashy. It was not anything but what needed to be played for the song. So if you want to be a great musician, drummer, guitar player, bass player, auto harp, accordion, you gotta first listen to the song. And that means the lyrics too, Bubba. That means the lyrics too.